Hello, my name is Christopher Cole, and because I'm recording this in June of 2017, I am the first vice chair of the Pima County Libertarian Party. An opinion piece I read a couple of weeks ago talked about how politics and political discourse was increasingly fragmented into tribe versus tribe. Well, for most of human existence, that's how we lived. That's how we thought. My tribe versus your tribe. And the tribes were small, and you could look around and you could see everybody in the tribe. You knew everybody in the tribe. These great big modern states, the United States of America, Dominion of Canada, the Russian Federation, the Chinese People's Republic, etc., they're aberrations. One thing that these great big huge aberrations have is a great big huge bureaucracy. The Roman Republic had a huge bureaucracy. All the way up to the collapse of the Western Empire, all the way up to the conquest of Byzantium, Constantinople, in 1453, and the last of the Roman Republic. Indeed, the Eastern Roman Republic had a bureaucracy greater per capita than what we have here in America. And that was one of the reasons that Byzantium, Constantinople, the Eastern Roman Empire, whatever you want to call it, that's one of the reasons it fell. The bureaucracy was in charge. And bureaucracies, by their very nature, are anonymous. Name somebody that administers the EPA. Name someone that's in charge of the Bureau of Land Management. Bet you can't. Those bureaucrats, they're anonymous. But because human beings have been in small tribes, small family groups, for so much of our existence, these bureaucrats think in terms of small tribes, small family groups. And tribes tend to be my tribe versus your tribe. Maybe if we're closely related, our tribes against somebody else's tribes. So who's the tribes for these bureaucrats? The other people in their office. The lobbyists that they meet on a very often basis. Maybe not daily, but often. A lot more than they meet with you. That small group that they see, and they can look around and, yeah, I know Joe, I know Jane, I know whoever. They don't know you. But they know their tribe. And they will support their tribe over you. All the time. That's human nature. Great big huge countries, great big huge bureaucracies need to be broken up. Our political system needs to be shattered. I don't mean into chaos. I mean that the two major parties, the two obsolete parties, need to be broken up into half a dozen. And those half a dozen plus the Libertarians, plus the Greens, plus the Constitution Party. You know, there's something like 40 approximately political parties on the national scene. Some of these political parties are strictly state. The Conservative Party and the Liberal Party of New York, all they do is they endorse a Republican or a Democrat. There's a political party in Massachusetts that's focused strictly on local issues. It's a political party. There's probably a political party now trying to take California out of the Union. Lots of luck. But the Democrats and the Republicans are so big and cover so many different viewpoints, altogether often incompatible with each other, that they need to be broken up into small tribes. And then you can pick and choose. Well, I like this tribe for this, I like that tribe for that. Choice. But it's a choice of a small group that you can identify with. You can look at this small group and you can say, oh, there's Harry, there's Abe, there's whatever. Because for so much of our human existence, that is the sort of political structure we've had. A small tribe. And if there were factions in that tribe, it was a small faction because they were a smaller part of a small group. That's how we think. We think in tribes. And we need to acknowledge that we think in tribes, and we need to start being honest about not only is this my tribe, but it overlaps with my other tribe over here and this other tribe of mine over there, and accept the fact that no one tribe is going to cover us all. We need to acknowledge that we think in small groups. When I was on active duty in the Air Force, I was a member of a squadron. The 320th AMS, the 432nd AMS, the 36th CRS, the 100th AMMS, the 100th AMS, two different squadrons there. Occasionally I would think of myself as part of the wing, the 100th Strategic Reconnaissance Wing, 320th Bomb Wing, 432nd Tactical Reconnaissance Wing, etc. But I never really thought of myself as part of a numbered Air Force or an Air Division or maybe sometimes a Major Air Command. I thought small. Most guys on active duty think small. In the Army, in the Marine Corps, it's usually the squad. Because those guys, your life depends upon them. Their lives depend upon you. And that is the sort of thing that for most of human existence, say 90-95% of human existence, has been the highest level of human society. A small group. Not necessarily a squad size, but a family size, a tribe size. We don't think in terms of humongous nations. We don't think in terms of humongous bureaucracies, and we need to get away from humongous bureaucracies and the humongous state that powers those humongous bureaucracies. As always, unless you honestly look at both sides of an issue, you don't have an opinion, you're a parrot. Thank you.